Hello, I'm a BX Toycat and welcome back to the secret feature video. These are videos I make on my channel where I show you features that were included in the most recent update that came out for Minecraft the console, but that weren't included on the official changelog. The reason these are called secret features is because the only way you can find out about them is by just playing around and goofing around by yourself, or, and accidentally doing it that way, or by watching these videos, which is why today I'm going through 5 more secret features I found in TU46, and these ones are all kind of interesting in their own little way. Hopefully you all do enjoy the video. Like if you do, because it helps out the channel and lets me know you do like this sort of thing. And let me just quickly start by saying that one of these is really cool and I thought was kind of a bug at first, but kind of functions as a feature. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But with that said, let's get straight into the first feature, which is to do with rabbits. So rabbits, as you're all probably aware, are a very semi-useless animal that are kind of annoying to get in survival, kind of annoying to kill, and basically this is something I guess the developers have realized because they've changed the drop rates for rabbit leather from the thing. So now when you kill a rabbit, instead of having I think it was like 25% chance getting a rabbit foot before, they've made it so you have a 100% chance of getting a rabbit foot. So if you want to craft a jumping potion or a leaping potion or whatever, you have a 100% chance of getting one for just a single rabbit kill, which means if you feel like a monster when you go out and farm rabbits for their meat, for their hide, and for everything else, then don't worry, you can kill the one, then let the rest not die, which is a wonderful little addition if you don't like killing rabbits, which is, personally something I can say is true. So with that said, let's move to the second little feature in this update, which is hidden, which is to do with the cauldron. So this one is relatively small, but it's a big deal if you brew a lot, or if you just, I guess the last one was too, but it's also just a big deal if you think that cauldrons are kind of useless like I do, because before, cauldrons were just a way to store water that literally just meant your water was less usable than it was before. However, to kind of fix this, they've made it so you can now take your water out of the cauldron as well as putting it in there, which is pretty cool if you ask me, because again, it means the cauldron is a store of water that arguably is just as good as leaving it on the ground. Whereas before, if you wanted to ever pick up the water again, you had to leave it on the ground and like surround it with signs, which was a bit weird. But now a cauldron is a fully functioning storage of water, which is just it's a small one, but it's a nice one that I rather do like. And if you brew using cauldrons at all, it's kind of useful in that way. Before, previously, again, you had to use water bottles to get it out. Now you can do so with the cauldron, and again, you still won't want to use the cauldron for storing water for water bottles because it's just less efficient. But you might want to use it just for storing water in general, which I think is a nice little change that's made it almost useful in its own little way. So with that said, let's move to the third secret feature in this update, which is to do with horses and the creative mode actually. So we're going to go to creative now and find ourselves a horse, because I had one, but I guess he roamed away. And actually, let me show you one of my slowest horses that I've ever seen in Minecraft, because I got him here for creative for a video, because it's this horse right here. So first of all, notice how I can see his health even when in creative. This is really handy because if you're just breeding a bunch of horses in creative, or you're just, taming a bunch and seeing which ones are good, then you can see immediately whether a horse has a bunch of health or not. As you can see, this one has 29. The max you can get is 30, and that's very rare. Even 29 is pretty rare. But just quickly, look at the speed and the jump height of this thing. It's really hilarious, at least to me, just to see this thing go like, oh yeah, look how fast we're going. This is like almost walking pace. Good job, little horsey. But yeah, it's kind of funny to me. But also the the actual height of this thing is just so ridiculously bad. Like this is just it's a horse which got all the luck in one stat and then sucks at everything else. Kind of like in real life, how you have some people that are like, oh yeah, I dumped all my points in intelligence and nothing else. Or like, oh yeah, as you can see, that person dumped all their points in looks. It looks like this horse dumped all of its points on on its health, and everything else is kind of sacrificed to that end. So yeah, the horses in Minecraft have been changed so you can see their health in creative, which is useful if you want to get a real feel for a horse rather than having to go in survival just to see how much health it has. And yeah, that's it. Again, just look how slow this horse is. Like, really, you couldn't spare some of those health points for that. But yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next little feature in this update, which is it's arguably a bug, but it's not going to be fixed until like some future update. 1.11 it was on the PC, which means it's like a temporary feature because it is translocation with pistons. Again, this was a bug that was in Minecraft 1.9 for the PC, but wasn't fixed to 1.11. But 1.11 came out before this update, so they would have fixed it if they were intending to do it as like a bug, which is weird, but just trust me on that one. So yeah, basically translocation is the ability to be picked up by a piston, and this means that if you place, so basically, okay, we're gonna let the piston place us down right here, and as you can see, it translocates us, which is the official name for it, up to above the block above it. This also works sideways. I think I showed it off, in the secret change video. If we have a piston over here somewhere, oh, there's no piston, but yeah, if we have a piston on the ground, it can actually move you sideways as well, but it also works to move you vertically. So one of the faster ladders in the game now, again, it's only technically possible for a little bit, is a translocation ladder, because you can just have a piston go up like that, press you down, go up like that, press you down, so on and so forth, all the way to the top, which is a pretty handy little function for a little thing to have. And as you can see, just like that, it got to the top using just 5 blocks. If you have redstone set up to make them all go on a little loop, you can also do this even faster than that, and it's a pretty good way to get some height really quickly, and might be handy if you want a temporary elytra launcher that's kind of cool and uses another little feature like that. So yeah, the fourth secret feature is piston translocation. It's sort of like a bug, but it's one that they would have removed if it was a bug, so I don't know whether you want to call that a feature or not, but I think, enough people have told me that they've considered it a feature that I figure I'd let you all know anyway. So, with that said, let's move on to the final little secret change here, which is one they do most updates, at least they didn't do it last one, but they did it in this one, because it is the credits change. So yeah, the credits changes every texture pack, but the default texture pack credits changes just every single time there's an update, and as you can see just over here, we've got a brand new credits screen. So yeah, as you can see in the background there's Steve and there's Alex flying around the brand new tutorial world. I was looking around for maybe some discrepancies, but it does look like it was just recorded in the current tutorial world, and then if you look around, you can see, oh, here are the credits still. There's nothing particularly special in there. I think there's some new stuff since the last time, so yeah, it's a new credits. It's mostly a new credits screen, but it's also a brand new set of people in the staff, which is interesting that only Minecraft really adds new people as the game goes on, but yeah, there are more people working at 4J now, as you can probably work out when you see, the giant list go down. With that said though, hope you did all enjoy today's video. Like if you liked it, because it helps out the channel, and let us know you do like this sort of video. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if subscribed, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching this video, and all the other secret feature ones. This is probably the last one, but we'll see for sure. I might make like a giant compilation of all of them, so you can just see them all in one video. Let me know what you think about that as well, and besides that, I hope you all enjoyed it, because I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!